Hello, welcome, hi. We're jumping right in today, and I will explain why in just a moment. But I'm gonna see if I can get my dog in the cat bed. I know for a fact that he sleeps in there sometimes at night, so I think he might do it. Hang on. Buddy. Up. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy, you fit. You fit. You're kind of sticking out. Here you go. Here you go. Now stay. You want to sit there? You look super cute. I'm not gonna get up to adjust that because then he will run away. He will probably run away anyways, in which case I'll probably turn it off. But anyways, hi guys. Hello, welcome back. How are you? I'm okay. You're so efficient. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit not quite ill, but a little bit ill. I ended up taking yesterday off because I just needed a day to stay in bed and not do things. But I'm feeling much better now. T, hope you're well. So glad I can catch a stream. It's been a while. Is that a 110 boost? Yeah, it's the one that comes with the BFA pre-order. I don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't need anything. I'm good. Although I have been thinking, at some point I want to finish leveling these characters, like the extra hundreds that I had left over from, what did we do before Legion? Warlords? Yeah, my extra hundreds from Warlords. I wanna finish leveling those just so that I can go park them in Ice Crown, so that I can, you know, have more characters to do really easy ICC runs. I can probably kill the Lich King for Invincible on them now, but I don't really want to. So at some point, maybe I'll try and fix those. This guy, he is 110. His hat's marvelous. He is 110, but he's not at ICC because I want to keep him as class hall so I can actually, send meta stuff. Soon, her whole screen is full of webcams and no more WoW. I mean, you're not wrong. Friday stream. Hi, hey Marcy, how are you doing? What tea is happening? We're happening some pour tea today. This is my golden needle pour. I made this about an hour ago to try and get me quickly through the vlog edit, and then I realized that it was just not about to happen. So today we're gonna see if this is doable. I've tried to do pet PvP on streams before because I really want to do some pet PvP today. I've tried to do pet PvP before, and I found that I have a much worse win rate on stream. So what I've done is I've switched the latency mode to one with a little bit more latency. I don't know exactly what the delay is. Actually, maybe Fuzzbot can tell me. Let's see. Our Nutbot is online. It says it's only 6 seconds. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. I'm going to try and keep some pet PvP to work on stuff. I'll take the 110 boost. I don't think I can give it away. Just caught up in watching your streams for the past few weeks. Almost got to watch a stream off to work. I have that dress. Oh, you probably mean the Void Elf thing? Because I'm wearing a t-shirt today. Break at work so I can catch the start of your stream. Welcome, Corey. Hey, Norma, how are you doing? So jealous about the 100-year-old teacup. It was the tea that's 100 years old. The teacup, actually, I was looking into it because, I did some research on it online because it was really cool and it didn't look super Japanese to me. I might be wrong, but from what I found, it was actually like a New Orleans, coffee. It's still an antique, but it's like a New Orleans, I don't remember what the word is. It's kind of like a coffee-like drink that they used to drink out of it. It's still really neat. I'm certainly going to have some tea out of it. So look at this. I don't know if any of you remember, because I don't remember, but I did not used to have that many pet battles won. But I recorded a video, and you haven't seen it yet because I still don't even know how to even start editing it because there's a lot of footage there. But I recorded a collaboration video, and it was with Hiru, and he set me up with teams for the Brawler achievements. So I've actually been working on it, and I have done, let's see, where's Family Brawler? Family Brawler. Nope, that's Flying Brawler. Family Brawler. I have done, so I had Humanoid done before. I finished Aquatic, Critter, Beast, and Magic. I'm really excited about that. I have at least one done on the rest of them. Some of them I have 2 done on. So I want to keep some of these today. I feel like my plan is going to be to kind of mix and match which ones I'm doing. Also, I don't remember, I'm probably not going to do too much mechanical stuff today because I don't remember what my mech team is. I need to go back and check the footage to remember what the mech team he set me up was because I forgot to set that one in rematch, but anyways. Happy Friday. Your Void Elf Priest reminds me of Twilight Princess Zelda. Oh, I can kind of see it. Hazel's here. What's up, guys? Hope you had a good week. Happy Friday. Excited to watch your Met Room stream when you talked about producing shirts. Mm-hmm. I am supposed to see a thing about a design today. Well, I was supposed to see it yesterday, but then it said it was going to be late, and I haven't seen anything yet, so hopefully that actually happens Pretty doggy, thank you. Doggo cam, is that new? Not really. The dog is just kind of in a cat bed right now, so it's typically a cat cam. The dog doesn't usually stay in one place for long enough. I'm actually really surprised that he's still there now. I'm trying to adjust the camera digitally so that I can get a little bit more of... There we go. There we go. Oh, no, too far. Okay. Yeah, that's my dog. Hey, hope you had a good week. Glad to be here for your stream. Welcome back, Benjamin. What's up, Stephanie? Ah, pretty doggy, thank you. Dog sat in cat bed and doggo cam. Do you have T2 shops where you live? T2 shops. T2 shops. What are T2 shops? I don't know what that is. So the achievements that we are looking at is going to be Elemental, Undead, Flying, Dragonkin, and I'm going to kind of like switch teams at random a little bit between those different ones. So I am probably going to I need to leave my class hall. You can't pet PvP queue in the class hall, and I don't understand why, and it upsets me. Hazel in chat. Might get back into WoW. Joker looks so cute in the cat bed. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things that he likes to do. Like, we have this other cat bed. Actually, maybe I can show you guys. Hang on. Let me grab it. We have, hey buddy, I'll get you another treat. So, here. So we have this thing, and it's one of these, like, bucket seats, kind of. Buddy, up. Get in it. Lay down. Lay down. In here. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. You don't have to really make him do it. He likes being cozy. I'm so happy I got to show you guys that. They sell tea in hundreds of flavors. Oh, okay. No, I've never heard of them. All right, so let's actually like pick a team and queue it up. Hello, Hazel. How are you? Hi, Late Night. I'm doing pretty good. I'm really glad to be talking to you guys. I'm a little sad I didn't finish editing the vlog. There has not been a vlog out yet. I have it. I'm still editing it. I finally finished editing the news section to it. Now I'm editing the Q&A, and then I have to edit the Dollar Shave Club promo. There is going to be a Dollar Shave Club promo at the end of the next 3 vlogs, including this one, total of 4 vlogs, and also on the live streams during this month. So now is a good time for me to mention that for $5, you can, at the link dollarshaveclub.com/hazelnutty, get yourself a starter kit that includes a razor, 4 cartridges, shave butter, body wash, and some wipes. What you wipe is up to you, but they're minty and refreshing. But that offer is $5 at dollarshaveclub.com/hazelnutty. And I forgot to, oh, there's my overlay. That's the one. There you go. That's the stuff. That's the deets. They're sponsoring us for this month. So you're going to hear, I'd say a lot, but mostly the same thing a couple times over. And then at the end of the 4 weeks, that'll be about that. So I should probably try and pay attention to what I'm doing here. I've tried to get strategies, and these teams are from Hero. And for the most part, we've tried to set me up with strategies that don't require a whole lot of decision making, because I am liable to make poor decisions. This strategy appears to be, I was confused because I was all spun around the wrong way, largely about Calling Darkness and then Nocturnal Striking. Did I Nocturnal Strike after he Sandstormed? Call Darkness. Okay, no, I did Nocturnal Strike before he switched to Sandstorm. Okay, so I still want, oh, he's gonna get me here. Oh, I'm still faster though. Okay, so this means I can get my Darkness back, and then all of my other pets also have Nocturnal Strike, so that'll end me. That guy's got speed's not going to be a big deal, so I'm gonna bring out this guy. He is a magic pet, so I can't deal more than a third of his health in one hit, but I can deal a solid third of his health in one hit. I'm gonna do this just because I don't know why I got to go twice there. Actually, no idea. Anyways, that's the end of the use line. Turtle dog, puppy cam. That dog is effing cute. He really is. He's a 10 out of 10 on cuteness. He's a very cute boy. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. Did you watch the Q&A yesterday? I did. I talk about it quite a bit in the vlog that you guys haven't seen yet because I haven't finished editing it. But yeah, nothing too surprising. Nothing that I didn't really already know, I think. I am excited about the blue post that came out like right after, and then I think the next day about battle pet stuff coming onto alpha soon. I'm really excited about that. Joker looks cute, but I'm staring at the sign next to him. The sign? Like the Hearthstone pillow? What breed is your doggo? Joker is an Alaskan Kleekai. So they are like, they're basically kind of like mini huskies. They are their own breed and they have been since the 70s. That is as big as he's going to get. He's somewhere between 10 and 20 pounds. I don't know exactly how much, but he's like all fluff. He's basically like a bird. So let's switch this up a little bit. Yeah, he's all fluff. He's very small. He's not going to get any bigger, and he's actually 7 years old already, so he's very much full grown. He's starting to be kind of a grumpy boy. He loves walks, and he's probably going to look at me because I said the W word. That's his very favorite thing. We are excellent walking buddies. We go out every day, and then weekends we try and go out even farther. He hates puppies. Joker despises puppies. Or maybe he really likes them because he can bully them, but we have to keep him away from puppies because he will bite them a lot, and people with puppies tend to not like it when their puppies get bitten, which I can understand. Alright, so we're trying to do the clone dance thing here, which is something I've made fun of for a long time because it sounded kind of goofy, but apparently all there is to it is that we're going to Cyclone. I'm actually going to bash because I happen to be faster so I can get that off. And then we're going to switch to our lady thing, Jade Mist Dancer, and we're going to... I'm a little surprised Joker's still there. He can leave whenever he wants. And we're going to get up Rain Dance, so what this does is it increases the crit rate of the Cyclone. So this is actually really curious. He's just healing from full health. I'm going to throw down Acid Rain so that my aquatic moves do more damage. And because I don't really see why not. Of course, that's going to make his aquatic moves do more damage. Oh, he's healing the Puffer. I completely forgot that you could transfer Wish. Do you know if you still need Revered with Nightfall and Valahar in the Balance of Power questline? I don't know. I would assume so. Hey, Hazel. Yes, Hazel Queen. Hey, Hazel. Hey, Chad. Hey, Aline. How are you doing? We can live with the stream about your pets and a WoW cam at the bottom. Yeah, there's a whole subset of YouTube that's like pet YouTube, but I don't have enough pets to really qualify. I feel like I have a good number of pets. Do you put hazelnut creamer in your coffee? If I drank coffee, I probably would. I'm more of a tea person, though. All right, so that's the end of that. I probably misplayed that. I'm gonna be misplaying a fair bit just because of chat and being distracted, but I think I feel pretty good about this just because Cyclone's kind of cleaving his dudes down, and if I can just finish him off without him healing too much with Wish, he's gonna Wish, he's gonna switch back, but all that swapping is losing him turns, so I can just spam Wild Winds. Cyclone is continuing to finish things off here. And can I finish off the Crawdad right now? Can I just... No, he's going to swap it out. Alright, that's fine. So, Wish is now going to heal this guy back up, but the Crawdad's almost toast. And I've taken no damage on my Tiny Twister, so I can just reapply Cyclone and finish him off in the back line. Finally made a Friday stream. Welcome, Lone Tinky. My Void Elf is 83, and I'm crying trying out your archaeology tip now. I haven't tried it recently. I hope it's still good. It definitely felt better than not doing it. And what am I going to do here? That's going to take me 2 rounds to do. He's not going to do that much damage to me. He's got a... Does he still have a pump bubble? No, that's just his normal bubble. I'm just going to bite. I'm just going to bite. Are we the same speed? Oh, we are. Okay. So I'm going to roll some dice. This is a 50% chance that I go first and he doesn't get to hit me with that. In which case... Oh, darn it. No! Alright, well, never mind. That was a bad dice roll to lose. Is he a little more introvert than some super social dogs? Wonder if extra and introvertedness is a thing for dogs? Definitely. He is definitely introverted. He doesn't really like people. He does not really like being touched. He does... Oh, he's gone. Thanks, bud. Doesn't like people. Doesn't like being touched. Doesn't want to cuddle. Doesn't want to say hi. Doesn't really want to listen. He will, but he's not happy about it. He kind of hates people. To be fair, people love meeting him and touching him. He'll put up with pets. He's not like in distress. He's just kind of staring at them like, are you done yet? So I don't really blame him for not being all about pets because whenever we go out in public, he gets stopped for pets and to meet him so many times. So much. How are their Void Elves in game now? Blizzard added them. Their pre-order bonus for BFA Void Elves along with Lightforged Draenei, Nightborn Elves, and High Mountain Torn, all available now. There is a rep grind, of course, needed to unlock them. So let's try this again. So, assuming that I'm faster, is there anything wrong with just doing my bash first? Is there any reason not to do that? Doesn't it just negate the turn because I spent my turn bashing them and they spent their turn not doing something? Or no, it takes up their next turn. I'm very confused. Can you warg into your doggo? I wouldn't want to. He seems like his life is kind of filled with stress. He has very bad separation anxiety, so every time my husband leaves for work is just the end of his life. He's just so upset about it. And it means that we can't leave him alone ever because he's in great distress, which is very loud, which can get people evicted. And it means that whenever he's in the car with us, which is often because we can't leave him alone somewhere, so whenever we go somewhere, we take him with us in the car. Whenever he's in the car, he's screaming the whole time because he's afraid that we're gonna leave him. It's very sad and it's kind of loud. Just joined the stream. What's the plan for today? I'm queuing some pet PvP. I'm working on family Brawler, so I'm doing some pet PvP with family-specific teams. I just queued into this person. Please forfeit. Doing achieve, you're awesome. Oh, I see. Well, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Is this somebody watching the stream that's targeting me? I don't really gel with the spirit of that. That's kind of win trading. We are now flu free. Oh, that's nice. What are you baking today? Salted caramel muffins. Oh, that's gonna make me hungry. It's not a rep grind if you played a little in Legion. A lot of the people that are looking to come back for allied races, though, didn't play in the most recent patch. They didn't do Argus, and if you haven't done Argus, it's gonna be a bit. I'm gonna try and queue again. Hopefully I can get a game that I can actually play, because I want to see if I'm any good at this clone dance thing. 2 dogs suffer with separation anxiety? Yeah. My husband already had the dog when I met them, so I didn't know Joker as a puppy. I'm hoping that, we've got Hungry, Nordersoul Wisp, and Brightpaw. Okay, I can actually try this time. I'm hoping that with my next dog, because I do want another dog one day, if I adopt it as a puppy and I do some work with it to try and get it used to being alone, like not like abandoning it every day or anything, but just making sure it knows how to be alone as a puppy, which is going to be tough because I work from home, so I'm going to have to actually purposefully leave, but that's something that I'm going to try and work on. Alright, so that's going to help you. However, the rain dance is still going to cleave the back line. Oh, it's going to hurt though. Does he only has water moves on this character. Duration of... Oh, I don't want to make it Acid Rain because that's going to reduce the duration of my dots. Is Cyclone considered a dot? I don't really know. So Joker isn't really a pet? I mean, he's still a pet. He's just a special pet. What's today's drinking game? I brought wine. Open your own tea store. That's a big step. People that run successful tea stores are people, I think, that have been in the industry for a long time to build relationships with tea growers across the world. It's a very cool job. I don't know if it would work as my job, though. What I could see myself doing, though, is having a couple of custom tea blends that I could sell, that I, personally approve, like some favorites. If I came up with like a favorite Earl Grey or like a favorite pour blend or like I could do that one day. We don't even have shirts yet. Let's hold our horses. I think I'm doing this wrong. I guess in the back line, I mean, this guy's not cleaved at all, but this guy's cleaved quite a bit. What's up with that? Any games other than WoW that you have your eye on? For you, it's Cyberpunk or Monster Hunter World PC version. I see. Mostly Blizzard stuff lately. I've been doing some Hearthstone. I've been doing, today I started doing the Hearthstone dungeon run, so like the new dungeon run, like the Into the Witchwood thing where you play like the trackers. I did that more than I probably should have this morning, which is the other reason why the blog is late. But that was really, really fun. I did it, I completed it on Tess, I finished it on Tess, and then, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I don't think my Doom Bloom is really gonna have what it takes to finish this fight. Especially because you're about to heal massively. Oh, gosh. Now, I'm not against forfeiting when you know you're licked. I just, I'm against, forfeiting on principle. You do want another cat? You mean fix that for you? I mean, I also want another cat. Ideally, I would love a big house with lots of room and a yard. Well, not a big house, but like a house with lots of room and a yard. And 2 cats and 2 dogs and like a bunch of fish. A couple of betta tanks and some goldfish. I feel like I could manage all that. It would be a very expensive pet sitting. If I get pet sitting, like if I go somewhere and I need to pay for a pet sitter, I would need to find the right person and then show them how to do all this stuff. But it's not like they're that strange pets. Lucky your dog is pretty chill about you going out. He's basically a big cat. He sleeps all day whether I'm here or not. Yeah, that's the dream. I do kind of miss leaving my house. He's very chill. Joker's very chill whenever he's very chill whenever we're not going anywhere. Like if it's just during the day I'm working, he is super not needy. You know, I feed him, take him out in the morning, take him out in the afternoon. He doesn't really ask me about it. I kind of have to remember, which is totally fine. And actually, I don't even feed him anymore. I set him up with an auto feeder so that the machine feeds him. So I just kind of keep an eye on him. He's around. He's usually sleeping in bed or sleeping on the couch or, you know, doing his thing. So this Dragonkin strategy is basically do a lot of mana surging. Unfortunately, I didn't read the Sandstorm, so I am now... he doesn't have a back for 3 rounds, so I can do this. I'm officially behind. Tea is better than shirts. Custom tea blends. You don't think Heritage Armor is a nice reward for players? Oh no, you do think that Heritage Armor is a nice reward for players. Yeah, I think so too. How did the pie turn out? I haven't tuned in since you were baking pie. Everyone's talking about their families being far away. The pie turned out all right. It turned out very alcoholic. It turns out that we used a lot of wine, and that both made it very boozy, it was delicious, but it was very boozy, and it was also, it didn't really hold together. Like, the crust held together, and the filling kind of set on the top, but the filling underneath didn't set all the way down, so it was basically it was pretty much a... Ooh, that was good. Like a saucy cherries with pastry involved. It was strange. You can't wear tea. Scratch and sniff t-shirts with different tea blend scents. There's an idea. Wow, that's how you do it. Alright, so now I'm dodging. The dot's gonna finish him off, and it's gonna be Clutch Sister versus Python. And my problem is that while I have a very good attack here that's going to do lots of damage, it is on a 1-round cooldown, and now I can't do anything because my other abilities are off cooldown. And also, I'm about to miss. There's not really much I can do. I don't know who wins this. I think he's about to hurt me a lot. Oh, but I have Twilight Meteorite. Oh, I am gonna win. Oh, wow, that's great. I misplayed in the beginning, but we won anyways. I can dig. Got here with the theme for today's stream. Today, we are doing Pet Battle PvP. So I'm working on these 4 achievements right here. I guess 5. So I'm queuing teams of, like, full-type teams. So I've got, like, a team of all Dragonkins. I've got a team of all Flying Pets. I've got a couple of teams that are all Elemental. And I'm queuing up these teams to try and work on the Family Brawler. So, is it just those 4? No, there's 5. I also need... So I need those 4 plus Mechanical. But I need to go back and watch my... I had somebody help me set up these teams. You just got the Astral Cloud Serpent on your 3rd try yesterday. My dad was very jealous. 3rd try, super lucky. You have 7 dogs, 3 cats, 2 parrots, a hedgehog, and a large aquarium. I started out small, but I love them all. That's awesome. Parrots are so cool and so something that I couldn't do. Like, they're such a commitment. They live for so long, and their needs are just something that scares me. If you answer no to my next question, I'll give you a WoW token. Are you ready? You're probably not talking to me, are you? Hedgehogs as pets. Hi, Hazel. First time watching the stream. Welcome, Caffeinated Danny. How are you doing? Sure, make tea, not war. Oh, man. So, the point of this team, I think, is just put down lots of magma traps and then smack people a lot. So that's kind of my plan. I don't really know how we're going to avoid... I don't know how we're going to avoid the wish. Actually, I might be able to finish him off before he gets his wish off. He's probably going to swap his pet right now because he wants to use the calf to use... Oh, no, he's going to let it die. Oh, I didn't have to deal with a single wish. This is the best day ever. Ooh, that was good. This team beat me before. Doing breakfast for dinner thing? Hungry? You guys are making me hungry. I had lunch. You can fight with my cat. They can learn to love human companionship. Hard to bond to. You should play WoW along with Hazel, but today I'm just going to eat pizza and watch. Nothing wrong with eating pizza and watching. If any of you are Overwatch League fans, London Spitfire, they put out fun social media videos, and I really appreciate them because they're like 4K, and I'm a resolution snob these days. But they put out one where it was an interview with their new player, TG, and that was good. But they also had Prophet on camera, just like eating pizza, and like making snide remarks the whole time, and that was just the best thing ever. Scylla Ragnaros is kind of OP right now. I'm feeling some pay to win vibes. Oh, he's over. I almost got down to Sun to the Flame, but we're good. Alright, so that's 305 speed. I'm going to be slower no matter which one I go in on, so I'm just going to bring out my Magma Rageling. 300 health. I should be able to just finish it off with, I should be able to just finish it off. Well, either one of these, but I should be able to finish it off in one run with a Flamethrower hit. So, oh, I didn't miss. Excellent. Okay. So the Wisp is done, and now I can throw down the Magma Trap. Do I have a chance to miss throwing down the Magma Trap, or does the Magma Trap 100% because it's not like an attack? Let's find out. So you're just going to Prowl. I'm going to Magma Trap up. It misses. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a 5-round cooldown. Oh well. I guess I'm just going to Flamethrower because that's spammable. This food talk is maybe hungry. Pet battles today? Yeah! The funny thing is the hero's actually missing it. I mean, I don't know if he's missing it, but I think he's missing it. And this is the one stream that I'm actually doing PvP pet battles. Okay. So we're on a 1v1 basis. We definitely want a Magma Trap. And he's just gonna Arcane Blast me down. That crit hurt. Magma Trap, Frenzy, spam some Barks. I'm really gonna need him to trigger that Magma Trap like right about now. Oh, that didn't do it. I think I lose. Do I lose? No, I needed, if that one had triggered it, I would have won. But he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt me. He's gonna hit me and it's gonna hurt. Ooh. Elemental Brawler, you basically use the Dibbler strategy. You love Nexus and Stormborns against Flying Pets is over so quick. It's nice because, let's throw that one out again. I like that one because I can basically just tell, 3-round moves are fun, you press the button and then you can do something else for a bit. She has her little wants and everything. You were napping, got late a bit. What's happening today? We are doing some pet battle PvP. I guess I should get myself up into like a nice lounge. Sometimes I like to, instead of just flying immediately into my class hall, I actually, well, Q-pops. This is definitely the best time to work in achievements like this because the pet battle bonus event is up. You get a lot more people queuing. Oh. Well, this is unfortunate. I guess most of my damage is magic damage anyways. Let's start with the Nexus Whelpling and see what his plan is. Husband is loving playing WoW. He has 2 tunes at 110 already. Oh, that's awesome. It's always a little bit hit or miss when you convert somebody as to whether or not they're going to stick with it. There's like that initial learning curve that you kind of have to get through where you don't really know. You feel overwhelmed because there's a lot of things that most WoW players have had many years to build up their knowledge bank of that you don't know yet. But once you can get past that and kind of get on your feet, then you're in the magic zone. Then you're in the wonderful golden early days of WoW. What's your favorite type of tea? Green, herbal, fruit, oolong, matcha, chai, organic, rooibos, honeybush. Actually, I would say pu'ers are my favorites. I would say pu'ers are definitely number 1. Black and oolong definitely up there. I'll enjoy all of them. I think at the bottom is probably like fruit teas and some herbal teas. Some herbal teas are nice, but they're usually something that I drink because I can't drink a more caffeinated tea because it's like nighttime. First time catching the stream from Ireland. Good luck with the battles. Thanks, Christopher. Fish can, cool beans. That is my buddy. My buddy will not stop biting his tail. I don't know what, I think this weekend I'm going to go try and get some aquarium foam to try and further stifle his filter intake. His output is underwater. It's that little gray protrusion on the left-hand side. That's his filter output, so I can't really baffle anything over there. But I can try and mitigate his intake with like some foam. I don't really know how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to have to experiment. I don't think that his filter is really upsetting him. It doesn't blow him around. He's able to idle. I don't find him like laying on things, but I don't know what else to try. There's lots of reasons fish can bite their fins. It might just be something that he does. He might just be kind of nuts. He is a little bit neurotic. He's a very active fish, but his water's clean. He's fed. He's got lots of places to hide. He's got lots of room to swim. I don't know what else to do for him. Favorite type of tea is espresso. Don't like black tea, but I like all others. Your second favorite is chocolate milk. Oh, I can get on board with some chocolate milk, actually. I don't remember what he's used, so I'm going to phase shift just in case. Also because I'm faster. I just dodged crush. I would have liked to phase shift out of a Rupture. So, a little cleave with the Twilight Meteor. Oh, you know what? I mistimed that. Whenever you have a 1 round cooldown move like this, you want to alternate it with your other moves. Because now I don't have anything to do. I don't have any buttons left to press. I just have to pass this turn, even though I have a speed advantage. If he had liftoff, that would have been really good for him. I think he wins. I think he wins. Yeah, I don't do quite enough damage. Almost. Almost. Come to Ireland, Queen Hazel. I would love to go to a lot of places. I feel like, I mean, vacations are one thing, but I feel like you almost need a reason to go places, though. Like what am I gonna do if I go to Europe? Like, what do people do? My fish is pet battling himself. He may actually be pet battling himself. I can't, like, initially it was very clear that he was trying to fight his reflection. These days, I don't think it's as clear. And I take efforts to make it darker in his tank than it is in the rest of the room, so that there is less reflections for him from his side. I don't leave his light on or anything, but yeah, he's just an active boy. That might be just kind of his life. Maybe he's a pescatarian. It's hoping having an aquarium in the corner of the UI was a new add-on. Chow garden for WoW pets? It could be, you know. Actually, no, I don't know if anybody would do that. If that, like, I don't know. You could probably have a enlarged extra model of whatever battle pet you have out overlaid over a corner of your screen. That's probably the closest you can get. William Winters, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, nice stream. I enjoy that your chat message can be interpreted in 2 ways. You can be saying hello to me and then saying that I have a nice stream, or you can be greeting the nice stream. You know, it works both ways. So, will this work? Does this work? I'm going to start the Blaze Hound, actually, because he's faster than the Celestial Calf that he's been starting with. See if we get lucky with Magma Traps here. Pescatarian, is he getting in fights with reflection and losing? He doesn't damage his nose or anything, and he doesn't seem to have any stress stripes. But he bites his tail. I have to assume. There's nothing really sharp in there. It's his back fin. His back fin is normally longer. And it'll grow back, and it'll grow back, and it'll grow back, and then all of a sudden, it's just not back anymore. It's very frustrating. Call Kenny Loggins. I love the fish cam. Hello. I appreciate that I am in such a unique position in life that I can show so many people my fish. I'm just so excited about him. He's so fun to watch. Okay, so let's frenzy again. The idea here is that you just magma trap on cooldown. Frenzy to maintain your frenzy buff, and otherwise you spam bark to reduce the damage that you're taking. He's got a strong attack against me, but I'm still sticking with this because it's going to be strong against all of my pets because we're doing an elemental team right now. And this is my best chance at beating this guy because I have a speed advantage, so. He's stunned. Oh, so close! Oh no, I actually get another one. I get another one. I get to go again because I stunned him. That's right. Oh, feels so good. He doesn't bite his tail, it's the reflection. Well, the reflection's not biting his tail. Do you like Britney Spears? She's the queen of pop, let's be real. Is she still? I feel like there's a couple of other people that could really fight for that title. I enjoyed Britney Spears a lot back when she was popular. I was at the right age to be into Britney Spears when she was popular. She was such a big deal at that time when I was like, what? 7 through 10 years old? Hazel, I'm getting a leopard gecko tomorrow, but I have no idea what to name it. Any ideas? Oh, leopard geckos are so cool. They have like the big tails, right? They have the big tails that they store a lot of nutrients in. And then if you've got a leopard gecko with a fat tail, that's how you know you've got a happy leopard gecko. Ugh, they're so cute. Good name ideas. Female or male leopard gecko? Do you not know yet? I have been kind of on a kick of naming my pets. Well, one so far. But I have Fleta the Beta, named after a player on my favorite esports team. So I'm kind of thinking if I ever get more fish, I kind of want to name them after the rest of the Soul Dynasty members. But I always like picking characters from either, like I said, teams that I follow or franchises that I enjoy. So like when I'm super into WoW, obviously like WoW lore character names are really good picks. Other things like if there's a book series that you really like, I've named things like Harry Potter names. I've picked Assign Ice and Fire names. You could go for like a sweet Westworld name, you know, whatever you're into. Where are your nuts? Got no nuts. Where do you buy your tea? Depends on what kind of tea we're looking at. My hit chance is reduced for a while, so I feel like I'm just going to Sons of the Flame here. For Chinese teas, like my black oolong and pu'er teas, I get those from yunnansourcing.com. Those are straight from China. They have to ship all the way here, but they're reasonably priced and they're really good. If I want tea a little bit faster, if I'm looking for like a flavored tea, I like to shop at Harney. They offer lots of teas. I would never get a super expensive tea from Harney, but their basic stuff, as long as you're paying less than $10 a tin, you're going to get something drinkable. It's pretty good. Be careful dyeing your hair. Coworker keeps doing it, makes it thin it dramatically. She went from looking 25 to 40. Thin hair makes you look old. Your hair is starting to thin. Well, I appreciate the concern. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good. For the most part, with the dye that I use, it's not the dye that damages your hair, it's bleaching it. And I'm at a point where I don't need to bleach it again, except to update my roots. Like, I don't need to bleach the lengths of my hair anymore. The dye is actually lots of conditioner. It's not damaging at all. It's just depositing color. I feel like I've started out ahead and I've gotten behind here. My hair was always a little thin. It was always a little fluffy. It's actually been much smoother and more well-behaved, and actually falls out less now after it's been dyed. I was a little surprised, but it seems to be in better shape. I'm still into Britney. No shade in anybody being into Britney. You gotta like what you're gonna like. No clue on gender. I named my bearded dragon Drogon from Game of Thrones. That's a good one. I mean, if you get a lady one, you could have Daenerys. You can have Drogon and Daenerys. That's a thing that people do. Can't wait for Gul'dan to be reincarnated as a goldfish. Wait, did I just win? How did I win? I wasn't looking. I was talking about goldfish. I think my magma trap must have gone off. I can get on board with that. All right, so we're 4-10 there. So let's try and even up a little bit with some of these other teams here. Yeah. So when I do eventually, goldfish isn't going to be for a long time, probably over a year, because it's gonna be a big tank. Because for goldfish, you need a big tank. It's not okay to keep them in small bowls and undersized tanks. Like, they can get to be over a foot long. So when I do goldfish, it's going to be like somewhere between like an 80 and 120 gallon tank, depending on how many fish I want. I'm probably going to get like at least 3, maybe 5, probably not more than 5. And assuming that a year later, Soul Dynasty is still a team and that I'm still following them, which I don't see why I wouldn't, because I love them. I would probably pick some more of my favorite players. You know, get a Jehongfish, a Zenba, a Miro, Toby. Man. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, if I was picking 5. Jehong, Zenba, Miro, Toby. Who would I take as another one? Like, those are my top 4 favorites. Not counting Fleta, because he's obviously the number 1 favorite. I don't know. Stash is your favorite cheapo brand, but I could drop 50 at Tivana like nothing. There's nothing wrong with Stash Tea, especially... Wait, did I do this wrong? I feel like I was supposed to Arcane Storm and then I didn't. I've made some mistakes in my life right now. Stash actually on their website sells loose leaf tea that's very good. And also you can buy actually sometimes in bulk on Amazon, like a pound of loose leaf Stash tea for less than $20. So I have like a huge bag of jasmine green tea from them. And I have a huge bag of English breakfast tea. And those are just like really affordable staples that are very good. Yeah. Hazel, I love your stream. Just had the most annoying raid. Need a positive thing to bring the smiles back. Well, I'm glad you're here. We're doing some pet PvP. I thought I was about to win, but I feel like it's not true. Also, I'm fighting an all-humanoid. No, I'm not fighting an all-humanoid team. He's got a piglet there too. So he's gonna block that. Reapplying Arcane Storm, always good. It actually does more damage after Arcane Storm's already active. And it's a cleave move, which is kind of nice. He's about to overwrite it, but that's fine. I'm kind of out of things that have Mana Surge anyways. This whelp is not going to make it until I can Mana Surge, so that's fine. Your cat is named after a red versus blue character, because that's what I was into at the time. My dog is named after one of the NPCs in the Palace Norderhall. Yeah, my cat's actually kind of named after, like, her name is Kira, which can be a lot of things, and it just sounded like a nice name. But honestly, I was watching a lot of Death Note when that happened. She's kind of Kira from Death Note. Darn it, I did it again. I'm always doing this. I need to alternate. Twilight Fire, then Meteorite, then Twilight Fire, so that you are not wasting turns like this. Ugh. Hazel. Come on now. Cooked hair, oh dear. Do you watch The Walking Dead? Not anymore. I watched it up until this most recent season. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I was not wanting to watch it, so I decided to stop. Got in a stream. If I missed a lot, what's on the agenda today? Welcome, Brittany. We are doing some pet PvP, and I think I've lost. I think that I don't have enough firepower to get through these last 2 pets on this. You know, we're closer than we look because we've actually almost cleaved through the dude in the back line. But, it's not enough. Oh, not what I miss! It's especially not enough when I miss! Jonathan Turner, thanks for the super chat. Hazel, am I late? Not really. Not really. We're doing PvP. No, they have loose leaf. I've yet to try it. Currently into their matcha pear ginger. It's good and spicy sweet. I really like their Asian pear dragon well is nice too. That's a good one. So what are we? No, we did critter already. I'm done with critter. Let's go back and do this one. I haven't decided which of those 2 elementals teams I like better. She didn't read my AC/DC. Your AC/DC. I see pudding. I missed it. I don't see it. I have a, I should show you guys my new chat setup. I'm really excited about it. So, let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. You guys are now on a vertical monitor. Vertical. Look at that. Look at all that chat. I have so much of it. I have like 10 hours worth of chat without ever having to scroll back. Although it means that I have to, to reposition my camera, I need to kind of move this window over here. Yeah, that's about right. It's approximately right. I can't, because my thing is no longer on. Wait a minute. I'm not paying enough attention to what's going on the other side. I probably should have eaten through the decoy before I cycloned, but that's okay. We can just kind of live our lives like this. You miss any TV shows like Desperate Housewives or Friends? I never watched Desperate Housewives. I used to miss Friends because I was, you know, when Friends first ended, I watched Friends religiously and then continued to do so for many years after it finished. I watched a lot of Friends. I've seen all of the seasons, probably between 5 and 10 times through. Probably closer to 10 than 5. I know all the words now. But, I've felt less compelled to do that recently. I feel like it's finally starting to date itself. And it's finally starting to look kind of bad on the higher, on the newer, bigger TVs. I'm new and I love your channel. Welcome, Jay Only. I'm glad you made it to a stream. Don't know what The Walking Dead is. It's an AMC TV show. It's a zombie kind of horror survival thing. It's based on a comic book, and I actually have a couple of the comic compendiums that I've quite enjoyed. And there were some really good parts of the show, but there was also some parts of the show that I wasn't really digging, so I mostly left it behind. Class spec catching your eye towards mating a BFA. I'm gonna continue to be a Shadow Priest. I'm gonna keep being a Shadow Priest. Yo, Hazel, I'm gonna keep listening to you because I love you chit-chatting, but I need to do some wowing myself. You get it, dude. You get it. I misread at first when I first glanced at your message. I misread myself as man shelf, and I thought you were rearranging like your WoW man shelf, like you had a very masculine collection of WoW collectibles on a shelf and you were gonna like dust it and polish it or something. I was kind of excited. I'm listening to your old live streams while doing mat runs today. Walking Dead, things. Yeah, the garbage people upset me a bit just because I kept waiting, like, I'm not gonna get too into it. They don't seem very realistic and they don't seem to really fit with the rest of it. Druid braids. Some nuts are held for charity and some for fancy dress, but when they're held for pleasure, those are the nuts that I love best. Thanks, Norma. ACDC, have you seen Outlander? No. Not seen Outlander. You know what I have seen so far, though? I am all about Westworld. I am so jazzed that Westworld's back. It kind of caught me by surprise, because I remember watching the first season of Westworld religiously, spending way too much time online reading all the theories. And then at the end of it, it's like, all right, Westworld, there's going to be a season 2. Hooray! It's in 2018. And that was back in, like, what, 2016? It was like, 2 years? That's forever! And now I've realized that 2 years went by, and I'm wondering what I've done with my life, because it didn't seem that long ago. But I'm so excited that Westworld's back. I've been really enjoying the new season. I mean, I know it's been one episode of the new season, but I really enjoyed that episode, and I've been really enjoying thinking about it and trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to bite. Am I faster than the Micro Sentry? No, we're about the same speed. I'm gonna go for a Consume Corpse, because I think if I try and... I think I need to just go for it now. I think it's risky to try and leave it one more turn. I would prefer to Entangling Roots and then do it, but I don't think I'd make it. Alright, so there we go. There's the consumed corpse. Now I'm on much better footing. So entangling roots, because that's gonna actually almost kill him. If we can entangling roots bite and survive. He's gonna extra plating. This is tricky. That's gonna mitigate a lot of the damage from the roots. Oh, and he gets his ration too. He gets to come back. I don't know. I don't know. Do I get to go first? No. If it isn't the Squirrel Squad, what's everyone? Hey, John Forge, how are you doing? What about BFA are you looking forward to? New world quests. New stuff to do with professions. Real excited for the new world. It looks so cool. New dungeons, new pet tamers. New raids, raiding guild coming back. Am I really about to lose this right now? I need to do 280 damage. This is an absolute dice roll. If I go first, I win. There we go. I go first, I win. Oh, no, I don't win. No, I do win. Do I win? He doesn't come back. I win. Okay. that was actually a 50% dice roll to see whether or not I won, and apparently I won. Woohoo! Alright, so we're 5 of 10 elementals, and let's give this one another try. You decided that the trash pandas were Mad Max cosplayers made them easier to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Saw the Westworld panel at San Diego Comic-Con, promptly came home, binged the whole show. Don't get the Westworld hype. Live for that show. Westworld is best world. Tried to watch it, couldn't get into it. Yeah, I've seen pretty polarized opinions on it. I definitely, it's one of those shows where you're gonna like it okay if you watch it really casually, but if you really, really, really watch it, and then if you engage with any of the online communities around it and realize all of the extra things that they're doing at the same time, it's one of those shows that's got more in it than anybody should be expected to catch on their first watch. Oh dear, this molten corgi. He's so cute. I hate him so much. He's so annoying. Ugh. Really hungry. I held a silky chicken at school today. It was magical. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, they're so cute. We never had any, but I knew some people that did. Did we have any? We might have had some at some point. We had chickens growing up. And we also got chicken catalogs every year, so you'd be able to flip through the catalog and like try and decide which chickens we would order. It was like a hobby farm, so we would sell eggs, but we didn't need the best chickens or whatever, so we could get some cool and weird ones, and they're cool. I miss having chickens. I would totally be down to have a couple of chickens. I wouldn't want to worry about trying to keep chickens safe from like the dogs, and also, I don't know. Chickens used to be like a lot of smelly work, but we used to have like 30 chickens. It's a lot of chicken droppings. There's significantly less chicken droppings when you have like 2 or 3 chickens. Starting a WoW themed D&D campaign. You're playing a half troll, half night elf druid, and it's really fun so far. Oh, that's cool. There is an allied race. What if we discovered some troll/elves that were like halfway in evolution? They just got stuck on an island. Putting out a video on Family Brawler? Yeah, kind of. Either a video or half a video. I filmed a collaboration that goes over all the strats. So I have the footage. It's like an hour and a half of footage, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't really know if I'm winning right now. I probably should have brought out, now that I think of it, I probably should have brought out the other guy so that he could cleave these guys down in the back line, because I don't want to deal. Let's throw down Bone Barrage. That'll still happen. Most exciting thing about BFA is new fish. Are those in an alpha or beta? I need to get back on the beta. I need to find time in my life every day to play more beta, because I'm running into situations where I can't test things because I'm not progressed enough. A chicken catalog, KFC menu then. I get it. No, they're so cute. I finally caught the stream. What are your thoughts on Legend Mariah Carey? I can dig some Mariah Carey. I don't have a problem with Mariah Carey. I don't really go out of my way to put her on. But, if I'm watching TV and she happens to be doing something, I'll watch. Very impressive. Lucid Nightmare Maze took me and my husband 3 hours to do. Couldn't raise chickens. I'd name them all and then cry when they were killed and cooked. Yeah, see, I wouldn't... That's kind of one of the things that made me pescatarian as a kid. Because I wasn't pescatarian. I didn't... Like, my family ate meat completely normally growing up. And I was a little bit traumatized at having to kill the chickens and process them and eat them. They never made me kill a chicken. I opted right out of that one. But I got attached to some chickens, and some chickens were turned into soup. And shortly after the whole Lou soup thing, I decided I didn't really want to eat chickens anymore, and I decided to do the pescatarian thing because I decided fish didn't have feelings for some reason. I don't really know why. But I've stuck with that now. Around that time. So if I did have chickens in the future, I would not cook or eat them. I would keep them for their natural lifespan. And that does mean that you would have a lot of years of them not laying eggs very effectively, because the proper egg laying life of a chicken is only a couple of years for a hen. Like it'll take her a year or so to get going, and then she'll lay eggs every day for like a couple of years. And then the frequency is going to drop off a lot. And that's fine. I would be having them kind of as pets. Eggs would be a side effect. They would be a nice bonus. I wouldn't be super worried about it though. Yeah. If you could have one WoW pet in real life, which one would it be, and what would you name it? Assuming that I have the, like, we're living in a world where I'm allowed to have it in my home, and that I have enough, I can get it whatever food and vet care it needs, and it's not gonna take too much time to take care of. Oh man, what would I get? I kinda, There's a lot of options. It's really hard to not get a corgi or like a cat. I know I those are things that can happen in real life. I'm trying to think of like a fantasy one, but the fantasy ones are kind of weird. Actually, a pet deer would be pretty sweet. It's one of those things that's not advisable in real life because, I mean, you know, they're wild animals. There's lots of reasons why it's not a good idea, but they're so cute. They're so cute. You have a speed breed Gilnean Raven. I think I probably don't, because otherwise I would have put it in this team. I think my Gilnean Raven is probably the wrong breed. My Gilnean Raven is balanced breed. Yeah, that's why. We definitely looked at that. We definitely looked into it. Sprite Darter? That's true. Lizard Nightmare Maze seems like it would be frustrating to do it. I usually like maze, but that one seems like a headache. I enjoyed it. I had fun. But I can totally see why it would be frustrating for somebody that's normally into mazes, because, you know, normally when you're doing a maze, like a maze puzzle on paper, you can see the whole thing. And that's the really frustrating thing about the Lucid Nightmare maze, is that you can't see it, and that it's literally trying to trick you the whole time. That's the worst part about it. We don't kill our chickens. My aunt sends hers to us when they finish laying for chicken retirement on the farm. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that that's actually like a real thing that happens somewhere, because that was definitely a thing that, like, that was the go-to lie whenever you had to answer what happened to an animal that's been turned into food. So yeah, it's retired on somebody's farm somewhere. So I'm glad that some people actually do that. Thoughts on males playing female characters? I mean, I say do whatever you want. Sometimes I play male characters. It's not that weird. I'd love to have a pet fox. At the same time, they live better lives in the wild as long as humans respect their habitats. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel about deer. I'm never going to advocate for anybody keeping a pet that's not a domestic animal, because it's just, there's lots of things that can go wrong with that. Okay, so that went well. That worked. One more. You want an IRL peanut? Such a cute baby elephant. Oh, true. I forgot about it. I'm going to be forgetting, but like when I'm thinking about this question, like which one you get, there's so many things that you forget about. The pea chicks are really cute birds, but I don't think I ever really want to keep birds aside from chickens. I don't know why birds don't count as chickens to me. I guess it's because you don't really keep them inside. Chickens are kind of outside birds. Start here again. Sometimes the speed breed comes up on the auction house. You went out of your way looking for it. After I finish this achievement, I don't think I'm going to really need it. I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to try and not... I don't know if he's going to take deflection. He probably has mana surge. Just going to try and chunk right through him. So that's 2/3. Yeah, I figured he would have mana surge. Oh, and he's going to finish me. Oh, no. Your parents were lying. Hashtag ruined childhood. Hazel didn't use her lotion to rub's nose. I mean, I don't normally put extra lotion on my nose before the stream, but yeah, it does get kind of itchy sometimes. The lotion is usually a fixing measure, something to do after it's already started itching to try and help, and I don't actually know that it helps all that much. Sometimes it does. I'm kind of starting to think that I'm going to need a snack before the stream's over because we've got another hour and 5 minutes. And I'm kind of hungry. Actually, I have these. I don't think they're going to help me with my hungry thing, but I kind of want to show you. I have like these, like, I got them at the Asian food store. And they were just labeled on the shelf as Korean cookie. And they're kind of like Rice Krispie treats, but they're not. I can't really describe it. I need to show you guys. I hate Spark the Tiny. Wouldn't that be like a fire hazard though? Like imagine just having a tiny fire pet that you have to try and keep from igniting everything. Like that just sounds like the plot of a adorable children's show. A pet unborn Valkyr. Had a duck as a pet in the suburbs. You're from BC. Canadians for the win. Good evening, Hazel. How's it going? Hey, shorties. Gaming Hub. It's going pretty good. I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to show... Oh, did I win? Did I win? I think I won. Yeah, we're 4 of 10 and flying now. It feels like I'm not getting very far because I'm not finishing any of these achievements, but we're making good, steady progress in all of them. I'm going to grab those cookies and see if I can find something else that I can eat really quick. Maybe I have like a granola bar. I'm hungry. So, I have these things. They're like sweet rice puffs, I guess. They have this very scary / nice looking lady up on the label. And when you... There's a couple of different colors of them. Some of them are like pink and some of them are like yellow. Maybe I ate all the pink ones. They all tasted the same. And they're like thumbs. They're like weird little fat thumbs. It's your fault I'm constantly drinking tea. I'm obsessed with matcha and a raspberry green tea. Ooh. How do you get past leveling in the allied race through old content? Do you have a headcanon? I mean, like, story-wise? I don't usually worry about it too much. It's never really come up. I could never have a pet skunk. It's too smelly. We drove her to madness. I do use OBS. Saw a lady in the park walking a pet skunk. She said she had to have something removed so it couldn't spray anymore. Oh. What if spraying is just as favorite? Why can't I open this? I'm trying to... I was trying to avoid that. 5-second rule. Should make sure there's no cat hair on it. Looks good. So it's like... So it looks like that. Man, I love that my camera can figure that out. It looks like that, but then you like eat it, and like... On the inside, it's like... Focus. Focus! Focus on my cookie innards. There we go. It's like a rice thing, but it's like fluffy. It kind of feels like I'm eating a packing peanut. It's like vaguely sweet. I'm kind of and I'll have to eat the other one before I forget about it. I'll like throw it somewhere else. Hazel equals cannibal? Do you think that I am this thing? Because that would make me a cannibal. Also, I have some crackers. I have like, this used to be in a box that said Triscuits. Now it's just a bag of Triscuits, and I'm probably gonna eat those too. Alright, cool gum. Sorry. I usually try and avoid snack eating on stream because I know it grosses some people out, but sometimes you're just hungry. Kind of feels like I'm eating a packing peanut. Yeah. I mean, you saw the inside of it. It looks like styrofoam. It doesn't really taste like styrofoam, but it kind of feels like chewing styrofoam. Go home, camera, you're drunk. The autofocus on this thing's pretty good. Sometimes it's designed to pick up faces. So if I wanted to autofocus on something that's not my face, I need to get my face out of the shot. And then sometimes, not so much this camera, but my other one, would, the lady behind me, you can't quite see her in frame right now, but the Night Elf on the WoW Classic poster, her face is so humanoid that it fools the camera into thinking that it's her, so it focuses on her, not me. Tips for grinding allied races. Yep, I did a video on that. Look for unlock allied races fast by me. You'll find it. I compiled all of the everything that I know. I'm not sure if I'm really ready for this. You had sugar gliders. You can get them deodored. Smelly but not bad as skunks. They have similar snacks like that in Japan, often flavored with different things. I also, when I was at the store, got like a sesame red bean mochi kind of thing. And I don't know if I'm really on board with mochi yet. It's like weirdly spongy. I feel like it's too spongy for me. It was like tasty. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I enjoy desserts and candies that like aren't super sweet. And I find a lot of the Asian stuff isn't quite as aggressively sweet, and I like that a little bit better. Do you enjoy Children's Week? And WoW? I haven't really done much with it lately. I kind of have all the pets. So it's like this feeling of, I know that I could... I know that I could make gold if I do these quest lines again and sell the pets, but I'm really lazy, so I'm not going to do that. This is the quality content I come for. I'm about to start eating some Triscuits. It's going to get worse. First time catching this live. Welcome, Tommy Talks. Hard to pet battle without snacks. If you're going to play WoW and eat, it's pretty much that or fishing. Yeah, I agree. Usually, if I want to play a game and eat, and I've been trying to more often when I eat to just eat and like focus on my food. But sometimes if I'm going to be like eating, usually breakfast, like I've got my breakfast tea and I'm trying to like play a game for a few minutes while I get myself set up. Hearthstone I think is really good for that. Hearthstone is like my go-to. Although I'm also not very good at Hearthstone. So I don't try too hard, I don't think too much about it, and that usually makes it a little better. I'll be like working on writing up my list of things to do for the day while playing Hearthstone, while eating breakfast and drinking my tea. Any hobbies other than WoW? Hobbies. Hobbies. I'm trying not to crunch in the microphone too much. I watch my fish. I walk my dog. We used to play Pokemon Go all the time. I stopped playing Pokemon Go because I found it was kind of like distracting me during my walks. And that I was able to hold like a better train of thought when I wasn't constantly looking at my phone. And also it was a little dangerous for my phone to be out all the time. So, not so much Pokemon Go anymore. I'm gonna be honest, when I'm not playing WoW, I'm usually making videos about WoW. Or like doing something related to my channel, which is dedicated to making videos about WoW. Something, it's almost like, I work almost all the time. Which is remarkable, because I don't get that much done. I get very little actually done. But I do try a lot. Sup, dude, I recently played WoW and your vids are helpful. Thanks, Skeet man, appreciate it. Is he named after Batman's Joker? Joker, my dog, is named because he is born, his birthday was April Fool's. He's born April the 1st. That's his birthday, so he's just recently turned 7. Mochi is my favorite thing. If you get a chance, get a matcha ice cream mochi from the frozen section, 10 out of 10. I'll have to try it. I figured if I was going to really like anything, the red bean one, because I love red bean desserts. I actually, while I was at the store, got some sweet red bean paste so that I can make the red bean buns from the WoW cookbook sometime. I'm losing horribly here. I have another pet that I can... Oh, I'm not faster. I am not faster. Go for a dodge. You feel like dodging right now. She does not feel like dodging right now. You're gonna dye your hair. What color should you get? What color should you get? I feel like you want to decide whether or not you feel like a warm or a cool color, because that's something that's going to affect very much how it looks on you. And you can do it with Photoshop, or you can do it with just like looking at what color your hair is naturally and figuring out what's going to kind of work with you. I've discovered that very cool colors make me look a little spooky. So I'm trying to stick with warmer purples now because I've discovered that I kind of like warmer colors. And then after that, on cool colors, I love turquoisey teal hairs. Like somewhere between blue and green is my favorite. And then it's hard to go wrong with pink hair. Don't fib, you're a Hearthstone god. I mean, when I'm getting one-on-one professional Hearthstone coaching, I'm amazing. I just need somebody else telling me what to do. Anyone in a PvP guild? You're doing pet battles? Yeah, man. I'm doing pet battles and eating Triscuits. I'm living the dream right now. I'm trying to like look at as I say look at 9 times. My Brawler, I did a bunch of these just because now that you've set me up with teams, I like playing. Cause I win. Oh. Triscuits are really chewy. Pet PvP is so much more fun when you win like 85% of the time. My win rate's gone down a little bit on stream today, but for the most part, it's mostly the same. I'm probably making some really bad decisions, but like off stream, I queued my way all the way through like 4 or 5 of the achievements in like 2 days because I was having so much fun just winning. Pokemon Go ruins the phone battery, which is a shame. It does chew through it quite a bit. I found on my iPhone 8, it wasn't bad. Like, I could go on like a 45-minute Pokemon Go morning session, and then I would get home and I'd be like 85%. It was fine. But that was just me and my phone. The fact that you have to leave the phone on in order to get walking distance is so dumb, and I'm mad about it. But I guess I don't need to be mad because I don't play anymore. Found your channel from your TSM video. I still can't make mountains of gold, but it really helps supply my pet and transmog addiction. TSM is amazing. TSM gave me like the most beautiful present the other day. So sometimes, like, I don't so much anymore because towards the end of the expansion I usually tend to lay off shopping scans because I don't want to end up with any epic gear. I don't want to pay a lot of gold for epic gear right before it becomes outdated. You know, you don't want to get stuck with it. Kind of like at the end of a Scrabble game, you want to use your Scrabble letters before you get stuck with them. But previously, I used to do a lot of shopping scans, so I would just buy epics when they were well below market price, and then I would just relist them. And some of them you would sit on forever. You would sit on them and sit on them and sit on them, and nothing would happen. And you forgot that you paid for them, and like the gold that you spent on them, you've long since recovered. So it's just like a thing that gets kind of rolled into your post-scan. You're not really looking at it. You kind of forgot that you had it to begin with. And then one day you open your mailbox and there's like 320,000 gold. This happened to me this week, and I looked at that and I was like, I'm not mad. I'm extremely happy, but I don't know why. I completely don't even remember buying that thing. It was bizarre. But I'm pretty happy. It puts me a lot closer. I'm at 1.4 mil gold now in my bank haul, and I'm saving up for the Spider-Man now. Now that WoW tokens are like 200k each, I feel like I would rather just pay money for things that I want to pay money for, like my WoW sub, or when I eventually run out of game time, like my WoW sub or Overwatch stuff. And then outside of that, I'm just going to save up my gold. I'm going to get a really expensive spider that I'm never going to ride. I'm really excited about it. I need a WoW Classic guild. Go green. Watching while I wait for a friend to do some Mythic Plus runs with me. Good luck on your runs. Anyone remember the skin a bear should aggro all bears in a 40-yard radius meme? I don't actually remember that. It's kind of fun. If you like red bean, there's a Korean frozen treat called Bubba Big. You'd love it. I just don't love red bean, so it's not my favorite. I'll have to look for that. If I'm doing instant noodles, the Korean Shin Ramen noodles are pretty much my thing. They're, actually, I don't know if they're Shin Ramen, but they're like, I get these like spicy seafood ones. Really good. They're really spicy. I'm not normally excited about spicy food. Like spicy food that's spicy for the sake of being spicy, I don't understand. I'm just like, why are you hurting me for no reason? Why would I pay for this? I don't get it. But these ones are really hot, but like it's good, and it needs the heat to be good. It's like delicious, but it's hurting you the whole time. But it's like, it's an experience. I love them. I don't drink them all the time because they're not that good for you. But usually if I'm doing like an instant noodles, I'll do it with like an egg, and I'll throw some spinach in there. And if I have like leftover spicy tuna, I'll put that in. Just extra stuff to like give it more food. Oh, a lot more fun when you win. The Darkness team. 4 Wheels of Fury. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. A guy you work with hacked Pokemon Dose so he didn't have to walk. He can go anywhere. He was quickly banned. Yeah. They really slapped down on that for a good reason, you know. It was kind of unfair to people that were walking. The Go Plus. Kind of finicky. Yeah. I'm curious if I ever get an Apple Watch, which I would like to do at some point. I have lots of Apple stuff that I make good use of, so I would like to try the watch one day. And I know there's a Pokemon Go app for the watch, and I'm wondering if it does the same thing. I'm gonna have to try it at some point. Hey Hazel, no time to watch. Checking in to say hi. Hi Oven. No worries. Your husband didn't believe you that Shin was spicy till you made him some? I don't know if mine are Shin ramen. See, now I have to check. think they're a different brand. Do I want to go? No, I want to go with this. Like, this is the seafood one. I also have like a miso one, but this is the seafood one that I do. It's actually got like a little packet that includes like some desiccated fish that like rehydrates in the water, which sounds gnarly, but it's pretty good. Am I losing right now? What's happening? I'm gonna bring out George. Oh, it's PvP. I don't know. Chat is a metagame that you win when Hazel reads your message on stream. I try not to miss too many of them. I try. I'm doing a little bit. I feel like I don't know if it's true, but I feel like I'm doing better now that I've got my vertical monitor. This is just the best thing ever for chat. It's been good for other things, like anything that includes a list. So like, you know, Twitter, iTunes, Discord, anything with like chat or like a list. Great. Another like a Word document. Like if I've got a script that I'm putting up there that I'm like doing a voiceover for, awesome on the vertical monitor. I forgot. I feel like I had a second part to that, but I've forgotten now. I chased her off again. We all drink when Hazel loses, and we blame Rebecca when she gets up. I'm not trying to start any fights about Apple. Your sense of identity should not be tied to what kind of electronics you do or do not choose to buy. Get something that works for you and let people live their lives. That's pretty much how I do it. Thunder Fury, your GM got it last month, so you're jealous. Japagetti, instant jajangmyeon. Oh, I haven't tried that. How do you plan your Met runs? He was using Simple Armory, but it skips so many. Yeah, Simple Armory seems to have some holes in it when it comes to content applicata. I think I'm losing right now. Honestly, I just kind of know which ones I'm looking for, and they are still Simple Armory ones, but I kind of have a route that I've planned myself. Outside of that, I've had a couple of people link me Mount Run planning tools. And I've been meaning to check them out, and I haven't checked them out yet, so I'll get back to you. You worked your way to Knight Lieutenant? I can't decide if I want to try and PvP and BFA. I don't know. I think I'm realizing that I'm not going to have time to do it before then. Like in Warlords, a lot of the time that I spent PvPing was kind of in that really long end of expansion patch where there wasn't really anything else to do. But right now, I have a lot else to do. I have a lot of videos that I would like to make. I have a lot of things that I want to finish up in WoW. I have videos that I want to make about the things that I want to finish up in WoW. There's just not going to be any time. Or at least not time that I can allocate to that, I say, as I sit here doing Family Brawler. But I can't decide if I want to do it in BFA. I like the look of the gearing better than I did the gearing in Legion. I like the look of the account-wide prestige. I think that's pretty cool. Very good for people that are playing multiple characters. Like I used to, when I did do a lot of PvPs, I'd have a couple of druids so I could play them in different MMRs. I could have one that I like push that I only play with trusted people that I trust, and then I have another one that I would just queue in LFG. And with prestige being account wide in BFA, I would be able to have I would be able to grind that same PvP level on both characters. Can't get into pet battles. You've tried, you just don't enjoy it. Props to those who do enjoy it. It's a very mature way of looking at it. Yeah. It's one of those things you can't really expect too much from it. It's not, I mean, for some people I'm sure it is, but for most people, like, I'm pretty into pets. I think on a scale of how into pets you can be, I think I'm up there. I'm probably at least an 8 out of 10. I have a lot of them. They're all leveled up. They're all rare. They're apparently not all the right breed, but, you know, we all have limits. And I don't spend that much time pet battling, you know? I make strategies when there's new teams. I collect new pets when there's new pets. But outside of that, you know, it's just, it's an extra thing. It's not the only thing to do. What you're saying is they need a whole bottle of whiskey. It's a dish that originally from China. Black bean paste, potatoes, and carrots. Warm and comforting. That does sound good. Anything with any kind of bean product in, I have to eat myself and make myself just for myself. I can't feed it to my husband because he's allergic to beans. If you take a shot every time you eat a Triscuit, you're gonna be pretty drunk. I'm kind of hungry. Do you personally feel like it's possible to play WoW without a fancy UI? Quite fond of the default Blizzard one. Absolutely. Absolutely possible. The default Blizzard UI, it's gotten a lot better. Way better. The one thing that I miss, the only thing that I really miss actively when I do play like beta where I don't have any add-ons set up yet, is I miss Bartender for how easy it is to keybind, and for being able to disable the Blizzard art bar, like the Dragon Griffin gray underlay under the action bar, which I think you might even be able to turn off by default. I don't really remember. But no, you don't need a lot of add-ons. They're just like the conveniences. They're nice. They add little things that some people want, but you're right, it can get really cluttered. And nothing wrong. Basic default Blizzard UI. Pet battles are the best though. Defending on Battle for Gilneas right now and no one is coming, living the life. Yo. PvP when you're just like waiting for something to happen. It's both not the dream and also the dream. Very relaxing sometimes. I always seem to end up in that position whenever I play BGs. I don't really like playing BGs that much, because that's always my life. Like, I always seem to end up guarding a point that nobody else is on, and I'm sitting there like, guys, I'm a healer. I'm our only healer. There's a better place for me to be right now, but if I abandon this, then they're just going to take it without any kind of contention, and that's not fun. BRB making tea. It's your fault. I didn't drink tea until watching you. I was, you know, I can feel good about that. There are worse habits that I could be imparting to people. You have, like, half the right breeds? That's a good amount. That's a passing grade. I can get things done. It's enough for PvE, which is what most of my pet battling is. I'm not even 100% sure why I'm doing this. It gives a tabard. I famously do not wear tabards. I've never really worn a tabard unless they make me wear it for tabard time. I'm just not a tabard kind of person. What do I want to do for this? You're never coming back to the arena, are you? I wouldn't say never. It's just... It's WoW PvP. It doesn't have a lot going for it. I liked your chair review. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I'm back in my OG chair, but assuming they don't ask for it back, which I don't think they're gonna ask for it back. I don't think I made them super mad or anything, and it would be like really expensive to ship it back to them because it's huge. Assuming they don't ask for it back, my husband's gonna be using it because he did not have a gaming or an office chair. Okay. Oh, so I was kind of hoping the trap wouldn't get eaten by the bubble. I'm gonna just kind of Sons of the Flame to pass some rounds until my trap cooldown comes back. Because I don't really want to be here. UI is a nightmare. I'll post a screenie on Discord. It's always fun seeing different people's UIs and how different people play the game. Mine, yeah, I think it's pretty clean, but I know for a fact that my action bar block is off-center drives some people nuts. I like having it nestled against my chat frame, but it does mean that everything's a little bit asymmetrical. You are a T enabler. I am a T encourager. Better to be an enabler than a dealer. Some people want me to be a T dealer. Oh, man. Oh, I would like to be a t-shirt dealer first. This summer. Sell it on Patreon. Tabards can ruin the look of an outfit. Yeah, I like to see all my armor. Curious though, what type of tea is your favorite? Poor teas. Poor teas. You are only a tabard, hurts my DPS, but very stylish. You're on your second IKEA Marcus chair. For the money, they're perfect for me. Spend way too long in this chair. I had one, actually. I had that chair. And then I sat in it for probably about a year. And then my husband sat in it for about a year. And it didn't really work for either of us. I'm wondering if we're too tall for it. For whatever reason, it wasn't comfy. It never felt like it was supporting my back. It didn't lean super well, and I do like being able to lean back. And, like, I always ended up with... I felt like I had bad posture in that chair. I don't know. It didn't work out for me. Which I was surprised, because it had lots and lots of good reviews, as a gaming chair. But I just didn't get it. What do you use for raid party frames? Default. I use default UI for raid and party frames. What you do is you go into your interface. Wow, I'm not, there's no coming back from this. You go into your interface. Hang on. Get out of here. Raid profiles. Click this checkbox. Use party frames. Come down here. I like to try to display class colors, and then I like to make the frames pretty big. I'm not on a character that heals right now, so they're small. But yeah. Have you ever made a cosplay character? What do you mean a cosplay character? Like a character that's with transmog that's set up to imitate like a character from fiction? Because I have not done that. I've seen people running around like Mario outfits or like Superman outfits, or I think I've seen some Wonder Woman. Lots of red and blue stuff. There was that tweet that the Warcraft Twitter put out that had like the Westworld Dolores lady. If you need have I ever cosplayed, I have never cosplayed something from WoW. If I ever tried, it would be an extremely amateur attempt. Hazel's Tea Cartel. Although I would like to try and do, like, maybe not a full costume, but I would love to try and do like the Void Elf like head, I guess, like get some face makeup to make my face the right color. Figure out how to do the rest of the makeup, get like the contacts. And then I wouldn't need a wig, assuming that I could get my hair to the right shade. That might be fun. I could see myself doing that for fun. But then what do you do with like a head of cosplay? Then you need the actual, then like by the time I've spent the money on like the body paint and the contacts, then I'm gonna actually want the rest of the costume, and then it's just a road that I can't turn back from, you know? You have a bunch, but you're making pre-Frostmourne Arthas. Oh. Does your husband just get your hand-me-downs? Pretty much, yes. I feel like it's not very good for his ego, but they're all great upgrades for him. I feel a little bit pettily. I kind of appreciate being in the position where I'm the person getting things first, just because I used to sell computers, and I would sell a whole bunch of computers to dudes that would tell me that, like I would ask about what computer they had before so I can get an idea of what they're using it for and, you know, whatever. And they'd be like, I have this really old laptop, and, you know, it still works, and, you know, my girlfriend's gonna get it. Or I'm moving on from this thing, and my girlfriend's gonna get it. Or I'm getting a new tablet, and my girlfriend can have the old one. Like, that was a huge thing, like, people giving their hand-me-down electronics to their girlfriend or wife. And a tiny part of me just really enjoys being on the other side of that now. It's super petty. It's not important. And it's not like he can't get something new if he wants it, or if he needs something. It's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles right now. Your character runs around as Wonder Woman. Where's your husband? He's at work right now. You had an Aeron at your last job. That's a sweet chair. Even on eBay, they're 300 pounds plus. Yeah. I feel like if this chair ever died of me, I would try, like, I think replacing this chair, if I try to replace it, I think it would cost me more than Aeron. Aerons are like $800 US, I think. And these things are like 1,000. They're very expensive, but I don't think I could go back to a different kind of chair. I would like to try an Aeron, I think. Sounds like a stream topic. Can you tell us something about the tattoo? Something about it? It's a tattoo. There's more close-up pictures of it if you want to see better pictures of it. On my YouTube channel, in the About section, there's an Imager link with better pictures. Hazel, first time seeing you live. Love your streams. Welcome to the live show, Inu Jade. Use a recliner. Quick question. Sure, what's up? First time on your stream. I like your videos very much. Have a nice day. Thank you. You're sitting in a wooden rocking chair. Not the most comfortable, but has sentimental value. I was just thinking yesterday. Oh no, I've been baited. I have been baited. I was just thinking yesterday about how I don't know if it's just the people that I hang out with in the living rooms that I find myself in, but I don't really see rocking chairs and recliners around that much anymore. Like, I remember growing up, you know, like late 90s, early 2000s, that was the thing, is like, you know, the big purchase for a house would be like a Lazy Boy recliner, something like that, like one of those big kind of rocky, squishy chairs. And I don't know if people still, like, are those out of style now? Do people still get those? I've never heard of anybody getting a new one these days. But it might just be because I hang out with a different crowd now. I say hang out with a different crowd. I stay home, make videos, and play with my cat by myself. But, I don't, like, are rocking chairs still a thing? Does your husband game? He does game. Doesn't play WoW anymore, though. Your phone died? Oh, dear. Can you transmog to your artifact skin bag? How tall are you? I'm 5'10". Most of the girls do not need top-tier electronics. What do you mean by that? I mean, men don't need them any more than women do. Any of you guys play Lock? Only one hidden appearance. Isn't there only one hidden appearance for every artifact? I thought every artifact had one hidden appearance, and that was the thing. There was one hidden appearance per artifact. I kind of thought that was how it worked. Her tattoo is made of real-life ants. I hope not. Oh. I had actually a really bizarre nightmare last night, or the other night. Might have been, yeah, it was 2 days ago. Not that that matters. But that my husband came home and had brought home a bunch of fish. And it was like, okay, cool, you got some fish. You know, I have a fish, you have a fish. But then I just kept finding more of them. There's like so many tanks, and then there was like really like crazy exotic fish. And I was like, I don't like, do you know how to take care of these yet? And then there was like, I found a big jar of like jumping spiders that he had to get to feed some of his fish. And I was like bewildered. There was like a gargoyle fish that was like a gargoyle that was like in a fish tank, and then it flew out of the fish tank and went and sat in a clock. It was a strange dream. There's lots of fish in it though. Evening all. Your hard drive died. Oh no. Windows won't install. Over a week without WoW feels like a year. Did I miss BFA? Not yet. You didn't miss BFA. That's rough though. I really sympathize. Having computer problems like that can be so stressful, especially if you're not sure if you're going to be able to recover the stuff on your hard drive. Definitely thinking about switching from the Marcus to something in the 400 range after watching your video. Something to look into for sure. If you can find a place to actually try out a chair like that, like you know somebody that has one, or you can find a store that's got some you can sit in, I think it's definitely worth it. My husband, he's got an office job. That's about as much as I'm gonna say. You got your mage tower on your cat. For a second, I misread that initially, and I thought you had a cat tower for your mage. We have a recliner, but it's ridiculously hard to get out of. We've got the couch with the recliners on each end. It's great. I have seen those. How you just joined the stream? How much longer are you going to be on? Probably another half hour. We usually go 3 to 5 on Fridays. The reason why I wouldn't get like a recliner, I think, is because I've heard horror stories about cats that get into them, like underneath them and kind of into the rocking bits. And then when you sit down and you rock in it, you'd like brutally murder your cat. And I would be very afraid of that. I would always need to make sure I know where my cat is before I sit down in it, and that's not something I want to live with in my life. It's usually the last remaining seat when people are over. Oh, because it's hard to get out of. Yeah. Our seating is like, we have a couch that can fit like 3 people. We have a stool, the stool that I pull into the kitchen for baking streams, and there's like an extra office chair that's like in the living room, and that's kind of our seating. But we also like almost never have anybody over. Almost never. Very rarely. Which is a shame, because I actually do kind of like having company. I love making tea for people. I love making tea for guests. I also love making them play Scrabble with me, but most people don't enjoy that. Does George want to... I definitely don't want a corpse explosion. I shouldn't have that button there. It's really just there to tempt me. What is the species of your dog? My dog is an... Well, the species of my dog is a dog. Just to be extra pedantic about it. No, he's an Alaskan Kleekai. He's like a mini husky, basically. Thank you both. Wasn't sure. Can you transmog your artifact in the beta? I haven't tried yet, because the thing is, on beta, your beta character is not going to have an artifact, because they're created at 110. But they have said that is the plan. You got your secret feral skin. Took so long, but you're happy with it. Less murdery, more the kitty claws in the underbits. I see. Oh, the kitty claws, the bottom bits of the chair. I see. My cat doesn't scratch at my furniture. She likes to scratch actually on the box frame of the bed, but what I do is I just tape up some aluminum foil, and she won't touch anything with aluminum foil on it, so I just have like this really raggedy piece of aluminum foil taped to the side of my box spring, and that makes the cat leave it alone. She doesn't seem to touch anything else except for a cat tree. You bought a recliner. It ended up being a rocker. I was terrified that my cats would get under it, so I zip-tied the stuff underneath so it doesn't move anymore. Oh, okay. You did Firelands in your alts. You got both mounts and back-to-back runs. There was some luck for you. Wow. I'm gonna try and see if I can get off a consumed corpse. I just missed. How do you miss consuming a corpse? How do you miss? I don't understand. Hero, are you still here? What the heck? Who doesn't like Scrabble? Lots of people. I'll play Scrabble with you. Thank you. My husband, I get my husband to play Scrabble with me on weekends. What I'll do is we'll get the proper tea set out, and I'll do like a Gung Fu tea session, which I've been meaning to do, Alien, if you're still here. The oolong that you sent me is amazing, and I've been dying to Gung Fu it. So that's my plan for next time we get like an hour or two to play some Scrabble on a weekend. Stuart, thanks for the super chat. Just resubbed and the videos are helping heaps. Appreciate that. Glad you're here. Have the alerts been going off? I don't know if the nut alert's working. I don't see why it wouldn't because I didn't turn it off. Let's see if it shows up. Your cat obliterated your office chair. Oh no. Hope you don't have to do the mage tower and more druids. The healing mage tower and druid was not my favorite. That was rough. You already used it? Oh, did I? Whoops. Okay. That sounds like something I would do. That definitely sounds like me. I wonder if I can finish out any of these. We only need 4 of 10 more for flying. So if we can get 4 more wins on that, we could finish that. We've got lots of progress in a bunch of different ones here. Sound is actually coming through the stream now. Oh, is it? That's good. I feel like it was supposed to always come through the stream. It's just most of the time I had it on pretty quiet, and I think the pet battle music is loud enough that it's actually coming through. Just a reminder, tomorrow is a mini holiday. Just salute a guard. Okay. Scrabble and tea sounds like a fan meetup at BlizzCon. I don't know if I was like at BlizzCon, because Scrabble for me is like an hour-long commitment. I feel like finding the time and the space to set up a Scrabble game, and then choosing 3 other people to play, and then nobody else gets to play because it's like a 4-person game. Love you, Hazel. Greetings. Thank you. You can only consume a corpse once. If you try to consume the same corpse twice, it will miss. Okay. Oh, I missed. Oh, I won. I guess. I must have... I wasn't even looking. They must have forfeited. I keep thinking that my cat is here, but it's just those weird Korean rice cookies. I should put these away before I eat more of them. Although, it's not like I've been super going through them. There weren't that many in the package originally. I only really eat them when I'm thinking about it. Ugh. I kind of want to make sushi for dinner. It takes me so long to make sushi, though. I'm so slow. Like, I have, like... I think part of it is the... Is that one of you guys doing that? Part of it is, or maybe somebody just doesn't want to fight my triple Call Darkness Nocturnal Strike team. I let the rice cool. Like, I'll cook the rice and then I'll let it cool for usually, like, at least half an hour, because otherwise it's too hot when I'm trying to roll it. Oh. I don't know if like, this is very effective, and it's very efficient, and if this is being done on purpose, it's very sweet, but I don't know if I feel quite right about it. You finally got the Dredge Ghoul off Lich King? Congrats! That's probably the rarest one. That's gotta be the rarest one. I know it's the one with the highest gold value. From what do you call it? Raiding with Leashes. That's why you want your consumed corpse user to come out last, so it will have 2 corpses to eat. I see. Yeah. Oh, this is the same team. Well, that's my flying brawler. Also, no time to heal. Apparently, I had never won 5 consecutive pets without letting a pet die. That seems like such an easily achievable achievement. Not cool enough to post images on Discord. To Imager. Adam, you should be. You should be able to post pictures after. You should be able to post pictures after you get to be Squirrel Squad, which I'm almost certainly are. How are you slow at making sushi? It's raw fish. You don't even need to cook it. No, I know, but like I slice everything up. And then like I said, you have to cook the rice, so that's like half an hour, and then it's got to cool, so it's like a half an hour, and then I take my time slicing stuff, and then I like, and then you're like seasoning the rice, then you're like rolling it, and then you're like slicing it, and I think the whole thing is like a 2-hour dinner for me to make. I'm not very fast. I also like to put on my headphones with like some music when I do it, and then that can slow me down too. You posted a picture of UI and off topic. Okay. Usually if I'm doing sushi at home, I'm not really brave enough to buy raw fish just from the grocery store and use it for sushi, because I think that usually for making sushi, you want your fish to have been stored in freezers that get it really cold, like colder than a typical grocery store will do, just to make sure that it's safe to eat raw. Some fish are better than that than others. So typically what I'll do is I just do like it's a little bit ghetto, but I just do like a spicy tuna with some canned tuna and some pepper flakes and some hot sauce. And I just do spicy tuna rolls there. It's not like the most amazing thing you're ever going to eat, but it's about on par with like grocery store sushi. It's cheaper. Have fun, Hazel. I'm going to play some. Thanks, Frog Raider. Gerd Grid. Thank you very much for the super chat. Not a lot, just wanted to give back to you. That's very sweet. I'm going to throw down my magma trap. I'm going to try and pay attention a little bit. I'm glad that I didn't I'm glad that I got my magma trap down before I got deflected. I feel like most Anubis South idols don't actually run deflection, like they run rupture, right? Oh, it went off right away. Look at that. Look at that. Now we just get to smack him with our big hammer. It was awesome to chat, but my internet can't run stream away. I'll catch you later. See you later, Rebecca. Much faster to make sushi if you're not making rolls. Yeah, that's true. I'm very attached to making and slicing the rolls. It's just kind of fun. It's good to do as a group because the prep time doesn't scale that much compared to the increased volume. Oh, that's a good idea. That's true. When I want sushi, I just go out for sushi. Yeah, see, I would love to do that, but there aren't really places that deliver sushi around here. You can get other stuff delivered, but it's kind of expensive to have sushi delivered. And we can't go out to eat unless we board our dog, because we have a dog that we can't leave alone. So anytime that you want to go do something that involves both of us leaving and not the dog leaving, all of a sudden it's an extra $30 to have PetSmart watch him for a couple hours. It's just, we don't go out to eat very much. I mean, obviously going out to eat is kind of expensive too, but for that reason, we tend to just kind of not. Yeah. You just noticed that Norma and Light Knight are missing? Maybe they're up to something. I'm getting the fastest triggers on these magma traps ever. I feel like those have both triggered within like 1 or 2 rounds. It's crazy. We are the same speed, so there's going to be a dice roll to see who goes first. I won't have another magma trap for a while, but I have this whole extra dude, so we should be good. We should be fine. I really hope I go second. I want to go second. No, that's not what I want. What's it do? Sushi takeaway. Yeah. I don't know if there's any around here. There might be. There's one that's kind of far. And the other thing with that, though, like, I guess we could order it and have my husband get it on his way home from work. But, the dog gets kind of upset when he leaves after he's already gone home. And, I don't drive. You have to be mindful of the kind of fish you buy. Not all markets carry sushi-grade fish. Don't know the difference, but I'm told that it matters. Yeah. I mean, I think part of being sushi-grade fish is it being just high enough quality fish for you to eat it without it being gnarly. And then some types of fish suit sushi better. Salmon, I think, for homemade sushi is a little bit risky because salmon is a type of fish that it carries more parasites. So it needs to be handled more carefully to prevent that from being an issue when you eat it. I think something like tuna is safer. Okay, so that was... What am I trying to do? I'm working on Elemental now, I guess. I can't decide which of these teams is working better. I feel like the Clone Dance team is technically better, but I'm just not doing it properly. Have a good day. Off to sleepy, Lynn. See you later. Well, I can't leave the dog alone. He's got very bad separation anxiety, and he'll just scream at maximum volume. It sounds like he's being murdered. It's bad for neighbors. Any tea making tips for someone just getting into it? I would say try lots of different types of tea, and then if you're brewing a green tea, make sure that your water's not too hot. That's probably the most common mistake, is brewing green tea with boiling water. Green tea needs cooler water. You're probably not going to have like a temp control kettle out the gate. I wouldn't imagine that you would. So the best thing to do is to either let the water sit for a few minutes after you boiled it to let it cool down to a better temperature. Or you can try pouring it from very high, but that can be kind of splashy and a little bit dangerous. But yeah, green tea should be brewed at about like 170. What happens if you brew it too high is it'll scald the tea and release some bitter flavors that you don't get if you brew it at a slightly cooler temperature. And you also don't want to brew it for very long. How much gold do you have combined? I keep most of my gold in my bank vault. Most of my other characters aren't going to have more than like 10k gold at a time. This one's a little bit more because I haven't sent out mail yet today. But right now I'm looking at like 1.4 mil-ish. I'm trying to get up to 2 million gold so that I can get the spider mount. I would like to do that before... I would like to get the spider mount before BFA, but I don't know if I'll make that gold that quickly. Do you ever have plans to come back to Canada? Once I get my green card renewal finished, which is kind of a thing that we're waiting on the government for right now, once that's finished, I'll be able to leave and re-enter the country again. Right now it's not advised for me to leave and re-enter the country because I could leave, but re-entering might be a little bit tricky. So once that's sorted out, I would very much like to save up and hopefully earn enough money to be able to go back to Canada at least once a year for Christmas. I really miss spending Christmas with my family. We don't really do anything special here. His parents, my in-laws, aren't super close to us, so we don't really spend Christmas with them. We mostly just kind of hang out, maybe have a friend over. So I would really love to be able to go home for Christmas every year. But aside from that, not really. I probably wouldn't move back unless I had to. The internet is just a lot better here. And I know that's a really silly reason to live someplace, but it's true. You don't get stir crazy, not leaving the house, rough not being able to leave because of a pet. I get a little crazy. I don't know if it's stir crazy. I do leave with the dog every day. I'm not like inside all the time. You know, I walk the dog every day, but I do spend a lot of time here. It is a little bit tough. Especially because, like, my job, like, doing YouTube, WoW YouTube, super fun. Really, really cool thing to do. But it's very much a solo thing. So, it's not like it's getting me out and talking to people. I guess I talk to you guys. Good luck, Brittany. Working on Saber on Claws while you pet battle. Starting to do it 500-ish, and you're almost at the 5K. Hopefully that's over, then you never have to go back. Saber on Claws was not a grind that I found that I enjoyed very much. You've been drinking green tea for years. Takes this moment from Hazel to know I've been making it wrong. Always put boiling water on it. I mean, you should make tea in the way that it tastes good to you. If you like it like that, it could, like, some green teas will stand up to hot water better, so maybe you're not doing it wrong. Maybe you just prefer it that way. I always say make tea in whatever way you like it, you know? If you prefer it with milk and sugar, go for it. If you want lemon and honey, you do it. If you want to, like, pour it in a bowl with some Cheerios, follow your heart. I'm not going to agree, but you do you. People trying to tell you that you've been doing something wrong when it doesn't affect them, yeah. Definitely try it, though. Try it different ways. I never get to leave the house either. I know I go stir crazy. Do you work from home, Adam? Decided then Hazelnutty Christmas special. I've been trying to decide about whether or not I want to do a BFA launch stream. I've never done one before. Typically, during a launch, I'll stay up late, and like what I did for the Warlords launch was I didn't stream, I stayed up late and I just kind of played and leveled. And I'm trying to decide, like, what are you guys going to be doing? Isn't everybody going to be playing WoW themselves? Who's going to want to watch a WoW stream? But it's also, like, a pretty big deal. I do know that I play much slower, so doing a stream on... Trying to do a stream during launch is going to put me behind for leveling, but it's not like I'm going to be streaming for the entire week. I'll catch up at some point. You know, my raiding guild always gives people lots of, like, raids don't come out right away, so I'll have enough time to get caught up. It's not like I'm going to be behind forever. It's okay to be a little slow in the first night. I don't know. Would you guys watch that? If I did like a mid, because it would be midnight. It would be like launch time. It would be super late, but like a launch stream. SimpleArmory.com does the mount run route, but they are not counting some of the more recent raids. Did I win? I think I won. I feel like I won. So we only need 3 more Ellie wins, 5 undead, 3 dragonkins, and then of course all the mechanical ones. I need to go back and remember what my mech team is. Profession would you recommend for a troll? Herbalism and enchanting. You can't go wrong with picking flowers and disenchanting stuff. Hazel recommends green tea and Cheerios. You've heard it here first. 1 part tea with 99 parts Coca-Cola. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, hello Hazel. Finishing the day from home. Was able to hop on. Happy Friday, Mishka Bear. Okay. Try this again. So that worked better that time. In a perfect world, the clone dance thing just does lots of damage in the background. Love your hair. Thank you. How long have you been priesting? You've mained a priest since 06. Definitely not that long. I have mained a priest, Shadow Priest, since the end of MOP. So if Warlords came out, I don't know. When did Warlords come out? I don't know when Warlords came out. End of MOP. Right, like during the Warlords beta. Because I was trying to pick what I was going to play, like, raid as, and I settled on Shadow Priest then. Couple of years. You'd tune in with it on the background while I play. Kind of work from home-ish. It's fun to play along with you while we watch. You can watch the stream while playing. Watch the stream if the servers turn to poop and I can't play. I'd love a background stream. Okay. I'll think about it. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'll think about it. Best time to watch the stream is while playing WoW and leveling. If you're streaming, I'll be here unless I am asleep. That's the other thing, is I have less stamina for staying up super late and doing like all-nighters than I used to. I might have more if I was trying to stream. Like I feel like the collective hype might keep me a little bit more awake. Oh, that hurt. So I guess I'm just gonna pull this guy back so that I can get my Cyclone renewed. So I'm gonna stun him so he can't do anything. And so that hopefully the Cyclone kind of works him down. I'm gonna reapply the Cyclone. And hope that it kind of works. Oh no, it does. It like cleaves. And now I'm gonna Wild Winds, and that should actually finish him off. I've been trying to kill this bird for like 3 turns. There we go. Hey there, how are you doing? Hello, Ahmed. I'm doing great. How are you? Anyone remember Coke Black? That stuff was my jam. No. I remember Cherry Coke and Vanilla Coke, both of which I was excited to find out that they still have here in America. Both were discontinued in Canada from what I recall. I was very excited to find them, and then I remembered that I don't really drink soda, and also soda's got high fructose corn syrup here in America, and I try and avoid it. It doesn't make me feel good things. But no, I've never heard of Coke Black. Mech Team, Mechanical Pandar, Dragonling, Alarmbot, Dibbler. Thank you. Thank you. That's gonna... I'm writing it down. I know it was at the beginning of the VoD, so I would have been able to find it, but I'm lazy. I'm so lazy. Oh, man. I was also thinking about what you were telling me about work and life balance. I ended up taking yesterday actually off. I was feeling unwell and decided to not worry about it. You just finished making your new computer. Just hopped on here, found you were streaming. How great is that? Congrats on the new computer. That's so exciting. I'm quite jealous. Quite jealous. I really hope that new parts kind of start hitting the market soon. I would really love it if new graphics cards happen before BFA launches, because I think that's enough for me to pull the trigger. I think I can stomach. Ooh, that was a lot. I can stomach getting a new computer with like a Threadripper 1950X, even though that's like over a year old now, as long as it had a new gen graphics card. And maybe vice versa, but actually no, it'd probably be better to get it with like the graphics card's easier to replace than the processor. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fine. Everything's fine. My one monitor takes up my whole desk. I don't have room for a second one. It was coffee-infused Coke. Oh, dear. If you did a BFA launch stream, you might even persuade me to finally buy a second monitor. Multi-monitor life is the dream. I'm so excited. It took me a while and like some effort to get this set up, and I actually had to take apart parts of my desk. But I'm living the dream right now. I have you guys, and I already showed you, but I'll show you again. I have you guys here on my vertical monitor. So I have a huge vertical monitor for chat. And then this is my WoW monitor. It's a 27-inch 4K. And then I've got another one over there, and that's got my OBS on it right now. So all 3 of those monitors are on arms, which is how I was able to spin that one sideways. Oh no, I've made some mistakes. I could have won. I might still. I pressed the consume corpse button. I want it to heal me. But yeah, they're all on arms, so I can, like, when I'm doing a vlog, I can move things up or to the side to, like, reposition my camera on my desk. And it's awesome, because before I was, like, constantly shifting monitors around, but I felt like I was really pulling on their stuff. Oh, see, now he's AFK. No, I wanted to consume corpse myself. There we go. How do you tell how many corpses are left? Also, I completely threw by being really distracted. I could have absolutely won. Darn it. It's nice and green. Carl, thanks for the super chat. Sorry to be pestering you. Don't usually stay up to watch streams. Have you looked at the illegal Danish yet? I have not yet looked at the illegal Danish. I'm sorry. Mishka Bear, thank you very much for becoming a sponsor. Welcome to this World Squad. I appreciate having you here. I hope you enjoyed the stream and the emotes. Would you still get credit if I could battle you? I think so. I don't see why not. No, you only get credit for queuing battles. You can't just face-to-face battle somebody and then get credit. I don't think. The 4K life is the best life. I didn't really believe until I did it. And it took me a while, too. It wasn't one of those things where I set it up and I was immediately converted. It's one of those things where I set it up and I was like, well, that's okay. And then I tried looking a week later at a normal monitor, like a 1080 monitor. I was like, wow, that's really not as good, is it? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the monitors. They're really expensive and they're kind of overkill, and I probably spent too much money on them. But I have them now, and monitors are one of those things that seems to work for a long time. I bought extra long cables for them, so there's no like cable stress when I'm moving them around. I'm really happy with them. Oh, you're keeping me company while doing Fisher Friends? That's another thing I need to do. I was thinking about trying to do that on stream. I've made you guys watch me fish before. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh no, not Fisher Friends. I mean, that's also a thing that I could consider doing on stream, but I've been meaning to finish getting my Underlight Angler on this new character. Why is she sitting? Is it normal for them to sit? Do I normally sit? Am I just sitting to make this gnome feel better about being gnome height? Is that a thing? John Doe, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for your vids. Appreciate it. Fellow Canadian. How do you tell how many corpses are left? You just gotta remember there's no way to check. Drat. That doesn't bode well for me. I appreciate you putting the question in your answer because I would have forgotten. Thank you. Difference between a super chat and a sponsor. Super chats are like tips. Sponsors are like a Twitch subscription basically. A sponsor is $5 a month, gets you the emotes, gets you the little icon beside your name, gets you your name in green. A super chat is a one-time thing, and you can attach a message to the super chat, I think. Heading to bed. Have a great stream. Thanks, Ahmed. Best of luck with your new computer. Jellyfish can clear the cyclone. Oh, is that true? Whoops. I've been doing this wrong then. Yeah, have not really been paying attention. Oopsie daisy doo. Which is a shame because I have some flying damage. So that'll finish that guy off. Am I faster? 289. I'm not faster. I'm the same speed as these guys. So let's try and stun him. There we go. We lucked out and went first. And now we're going to reapply the Cyclone. I would have reapplied Cyclone if I had realized it had been lost. Oh, you love your monitor? You got a Hisense from Walmart for $450 about 4 years ago. If I was a gnome, my opponent sat down while battling, I'd feel some sort of way about that. That's true. That might be kind of upsetting. Okay. This is looking less good. I have 2 corpses to eat. That's nice. That'll help. So there's one. So now I need to... I get to use that one more time, but not 2 more times. Which is... I probably wouldn't have time to use it one more time anyways. At least the Cyclone is still doing some work on the back line. It's not really hurting him too much. Oh, no, it is. I always get confused about which shield abilities do and do not mitigate damage. My super chat go through? You're intoxicated? You did, yeah. It did. I said that I have not yet looked at the illegal Danish. No worries. No worries, Carl. Alright, so we're gonna try and eat another corpse. I'm not gonna make it. This is Doom. Doom! Watching a stream PvP pet battle. I'm doing my own pet charm farming. Thankfully, only 1 pet charm world quest today. Are you still doing that every day? Big Fire, I think you have enough. How many pet charms do you have now? I think you're good. Also, I'm flying the wrong... I feel like... Am I on a button somewhere? My controls are not... Something's stuck. Something is stuck. I can't quite turn around. Something's broken. What if I just reload? I don't think I have any buttons pressed down. I'm not flying the way I expect to. Oh man. Marty. I don't think I'm gonna finish another achievement on stream. We did finish the flying one. I shall keep pestering you, I guess. Speaking of pet battling, Squirt will overlap with Critter Week on Sunday. Oh! For EU or for NA? Because I know they're on separate Squirt rotations. You had a really good matchup if you were paying more attention. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, I'm... I can only fly this way. I can only fly this way. I can't turn around. Okay, I can queue pets from here. I'll probably do elemental because we're closest to that one if I can find it. Why can't I turn around now? Has this ever happened to you guys? Oh no. Oh no. Backpedal. I need to backpedal out of the fatigue zone. This has never happened to me before. Not, okay. I can stay here. I don't know what to do. Maybe if I like reload the game? Know how distracting chat can be. How's the fish doing? Fish is doing alright. Fish is healthy, he's eating, he's happy, he keeps biting his tail, and it's driving me nuts. It was almost completely healed, parts of it were getting their fin edging back, It had almost completely grown back, and then yesterday I check him and he's got 2 huge bites out of it. And I just don't know what to do for him. He just likes chewing on his tail. The Orb Weaver has weaved its last orb. I don't think it's the Orb Weaver. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh, no. I need to not fly forward. We're backpedaling again. Oh, dear. Finally done. Now I feel like I have to go apologize to Lioraj. Oh, you have 18k plus. I think that's enough. I think that's enough to buy enough Ultimate Battle Training Stones and Quality Upgrade Stones to cover you for every pet that they add through the entirety of BFA. Can I see what your shirt says? Yeah. Up here it says Savix. Down here in Hangul we have Solo Cute, and then it says Solo Cute in English over here, and then 1106 to 1993 is Savix's birthday because he put that in his shirt. Savix is a WoW PvP streamer on Twitch that I watch sometimes, and I have a bunch of his merch. I need to hold left and right. No, I know. I know. I know. It's just, it's not turning. Like, I can hold left and right click, and I was, like, spinning my mouse around, and it was not turning me around. I think I just need to restart the game. Watching the stream and drawing. Backpedal all the way. Might see the reflection and attack his tail. Mine did that for a while. I mean, he definitely glass surfs a lot. Like, you can see him doing it now. But I don't know how else to stop him from doing that. Like, I guess I could wallpaper all sides of his tank so I can't see him anymore. Also, I'm doing this wrong. Oops. Oops. Have you played the new God of War? I have not, no. You should get him a cone for his head like the ones that dogs wear after having surgery. Flooded, do you need a cone? Also, my cat's looking like she might want to jump up. Kitty, come here. Come here, sweetheart. Come on. I'm just gonna keep spamming Wild Winds until... Yeah, come on up. Hi. Hi. Yeah. That's a good cat. You finally woke up, huh? She's been in our bed, like, the whole day. And I kept, like, walking by there today and checking on her, and she was just, like, still asleep. Still in bed. She had herself tucked under covers. It was fine. It's a thing. Alright, so we've redone Cyclone. And now I'm gonna pull out. Now I'm gonna pull out the Jade Mist Dancer and apply the Rain Dance. We're still fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Does it not hurt him when he bites his tail off? I don't know if it hurts. I do know that it can get infected, so I'm being very careful to keep his water very clean. I've been doing water changes every 3rd day lately. I was doing it every day because I thought it was fin rot, but it's definitely not fin rot. Yeah, it's not great, but it's tough to stop him from doing. It's for North America. I have a link to the dates if it will let me post it. You have the answer to what? What's in North America? I've forgotten. Big fan, first time catching the stream. Yay, pet battles. Hi, everyone. Hi, One-Armed Bandit. How are you doing? Hazel just lost the stream to the cat. Real life pet battle team is dog, cat, fish. That is true. We have emotes for all of them, too. We have Hazel Fish. Hazel Fish. And then we have, Hazel Dog. I ordered these done. And then, Hazel 10 has the cat. We also have Hazel Cat. The original Hazel Cat, I drew it, and that's why it looks kind of dumb. It's because I'm not really well known for my drawing skills. Pet battle game 1 point. Squirt team. I've never seen you win so much on stream. It's probably because I'm using real teams now. Although I'm about to die here. He's about to wreck me. We might be able to finish. Wait, how did I live? How did I live? I'm not gonna live now. Oh, I will because the cleave. I actually get to hit him again. Oh, sweet. I don't know if I win this. I'll have 2 corpses to eat. I'll have 2 corpses to get through. I'm definitely done now. There we go. Squirt and Critter Week overlap. Oh, NA, thank you. That's what it was. Oh, sorry, kitty. Bye. I was too loud, I guess. 280. Alright, so this should finish him. Ow. That hurts. And then we're gonna need to eat a corpse. Immediately. Immediate chomp. Good. Pass, I guess? Alright, I can bite, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna hit him. Have a good stream. Gonna go eat dinner. Tell me you have the squirrel nut toy from Tanan. Squirrel nut toy from Tanan. Do you know what it's called? I have a lot of toys, but not every toy from Tanan. Toy box. Tanan. Scholar's bag of squirrel treats. I don't! What do I need to get that? Drops from Scholar and Tanan. Is that just a rare mod? What's the drop rate on it? I'm sensing something to do in a future stream. Break the decoy with acid rain on the Jade Mister. Oh! That's weird. I need to not entangling roots until after his thing's gone. I can't eat any more corpses, unfortunately. I wonder if I should have just skipped eating that last one, because I'm out of corpses now. There are no more people for my Doom Bloom to consume. Any tips for the Resto Mage Tower next week? Watching guides, want to make sure I'm not missing any small tips. Doing it on what class? Doing it on what class? I've done it on Holy Priest, and I've done it on Resto Druid. Can you promise? No. I can't. You talk to the guy a bunch, he'll give it to you eventually. You just talk to a dude? Interesting. You know, I don't like to promise that I'm gonna watch. Oh no, I can't go forward again. I don't like to promise that I'm gonna watch stuff because I just often don't have extra time for that kind of thing. I do have the Unborn Valkyr. It is approximately officially. Actually, it is actually 5 o'clock. I am done here. I'm going to end the stream and try and finish editing the vlog because I have recorded a vlog. It does exist. I need to finish editing it so I can put it out. So keep an eye on that, hopefully within a couple of hours, but we'll see. Sometimes Overwatch League tends to slow me down if I decide to turn it on. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday.